Skyrim's most recent problems for PlayStation 4 users. What I feel may or may not be causing, uh, well, the error that you guys are getting, which is the zero kilobyte, which you guys can see here. If I do this, it might actually occur to me. Let's see if it does. Okay, so it didn't do it this time. But 0 kilobyte error is the game saying you don't have storage space when you know you do. You obviously can go check on PlayStation. Even on any console you're on, you can check how much you have on storage space. And your console can relay back saying, yes, I have X amount of storage space, but the game wants to say you don't. So, what is causing this is going to be a couple of creations. I can show you the safe ones I've used in the past that worked flawlessly and did not prompt this error, because before I upgraded to the anniversary edition, blah blah blah, as you guys can see here, it doesn't say upgrade because I already got it. If I go into the Creation Club area, you guys will see this as well. Hopefully it doesn't like black screen it or do that little blue thing with the stuff rolling across the screen. But I will go over the mods I feel may be causing it. But first, let me pop in to get comments. Come on. Let me get to the comment section, YouTube. There we go. Alright, so the mods that are okay with this, that I know worked in the past and had no issue, is going to be the Alternative Armor's Ebony Plate. No problem. Had it before, never had the issue. I had the Alternative Armor's Stalrim Fur. No issues from it. I used to have... Where is it? The Horse Armors, both of them. Had no problems with it before. But now the Horse Armors here could be clashing with one of the other creations, because you get a horse with it and you're not able to armor it, but you know, it does deal around horses, so maybe they could be clashing with each other. But I also had a couple of other mods that I have to go to creatures. So the Bone Wolf mod was perfectly okay. Never had the issue with it. The Mud Crab, you never were able to download. If you clicked on it and you tried to hit download without hitting download all, your game would completely freeze on console. So with that said, you would have to like close down the app completely, reopen it, and literally just skip over it. So I think this is one of the mods that also might be causing it, that either they need to look into why that's happening and fix it, or remove the mod completely, because literally, unless you have this version and you click download all, it will not install for you. So that is one of the mods that I feel may also be into the whole like 0 kilobyte bug, but let's keep moving forward. I gotta go to gameplay for the next one. Where is it? Fishing was okay. Necromantic Grimoire here. My grandmother had, and it didn't crash or do anything, so I mean that's perfectly fine as well. Rare Curios I had, it was perfectly fine. Survival mode was perfectly fine. There was a bug with survival mode. On pre-existing characters, depending on, like, my PS4 handled it fine, but I got a PS4 Pro. My grandmother has a regular PS4 that came out pretty early, and hers froze. I had to start a brand new game, and then when it reprompted, it was fine. But on a game it was already continued going through, her game would freeze. So that might also be causing an issue, but it wasn't really an issue for me, and it wasn't really like a 0 kilobytes bug issue. It was just freezing. Arcane Accessories, I had that. 100% was perfectly fine. I had all the crossbow collections. Dawnfang and Dustfang was fine. Trying to think. I had Rune's Edge, perfectly fine. I had Shadowrend here, which was perfectly fine. Staff of Hazadoki, or however you're supposed to say that. Staff of Sheogroth. I had those two. Worked perfectly fine. I had Umbra here, which is a sword, and this is the pack bundle I got, which comes with all the weapons in it. As you guys can see, there's weapons there. When I installed the pack and installed the other swords, like other things as well, and the game was fine. Like, I literally had 3 different game saves for 3 different characters. I had a vampire, a werewolf, and then like one heavy modded run through that I'd done at the very beginning of the game when I first was playing. And I think I had like 20 something mods. You guys can go to my Discord and take a look at my mods list. Those are the mods I ran with 3 people. And the mods I'm listing are okay, and never had the 0 kilobyte bug error. I literally was up into like save 200, where I was going through missions. I was like, I don't want to die here because I'm playing the hardest difficulty. I would save. I literally had 200 saves. No glitch, no error. After I upgraded to this version of the game is when the error came in, and that's when I started getting stuff like the Tundra Homestead, the Calls, Shadowfoot Sanctum, which is whatever, Dwarven Home, Marowatch, Hinderhim, Gallows Hall, Forgotten Seasons, Farming, where is it? Dead Man's Dread, Blood Chill Manor, Bitter Cup, Arcane Archer's Pack, Arms of Chaos, Bow of Shadows, actually had Chismere. That's an okay mod. Totally forgot, but that's an okay mod. Civil War Champions is new. Divine Crusader, Ghost of the Tribunal, Goldbrands, Headman's Cleaver, Redguard Elite Armorman. I actually went through and made a list of this on another site, so you guys can go see like my list there, and I'll tell you where it is here in a second and how to search for it. But Adventurous Backpack, Camping, I think I already listed Forgotten Seasons, but I'll go ahead and say it just in case. Plague of the Dead, Spell Knight Armor, Wild Horses, Dwarven Armored Mud Crab, Goblins, Nyx Hounds, Pets of Skyrim, Saturnia Holiday Pack. I already went over the backpacks. Alternative Armor's Daedric Plate, Alternative Armor's just Daedric Mel. I think the Dragon Plate was fine, and the Dragon Scale was fine. Those were fine. Armor's Dwarven Mel, Dwarven Plate, Elven Hunter, Armor's Iron, Alternative Armor's Leather, Alternative Armor's Orcish Plate, Orcish Skeld, Silver, Steel, Armor's Steel Soldier, and these, Fearsome Fists, Netch Leather Armor, Sunder and Wraithguard, the Grey Crow Returns, the Contest, Vigil Enforcer's Armor Set. Once I ended up getting those mods, apart from the ones I said were okay, but the ones in the list that I did not say okay to, one of those mods, or multiple, is conflicting with actual mods, like the ones you go right here and you click mods to, and could also be conflicting with each other. So that's something that Skyrim needs to look at. Make sure any of the creation clubs isn't, like, if there's an we'll say an INI, right, or an inif file, or like a .ini or a .inif, if any mods use the same INI or .inif, they will clash. Because let's say we'll take swords.inif, right? And let's say Armament 1 and Armament 2 both use the, inif file that I just named. Then they're both trying to conflict with each other to take over that file, and that could create the save issue. So that's something that Skyrim needs to go look at, is make sure all the mods are separate on their own. They don't take over the same file. They're all separate. Another thing, one of the two they need to do. One, remove that auto update. Like when you go to sign in, say you download a couple few on PlayStation, there's an auto update that occurs where it's like, update the Creation Club content, blah 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 blah, and it just says download. There's no cancel, there's no like circle, you have to click it. The only bypass around that is literally turn your PlayStation offline, click on it, it'll take you to the area, but it won't download them because it's like, oh, you're offline. You circle, and then you actually just go and continue playing your game. That's the only way you can stop the forced download, to download all for the Creation Club. Because when you do the update, it downloads everything from the Creation Club. That either needs to be cancelled, so that way it doesn't happen and you manually go and update the mods you want, or at an area when you go into Creation Club here that has like press R1 or something like that when you're on console, or a key on your keyboard that lets you go to the download list of downloaded Creation Club content and manually uninstall content. So let's say, okay, we don't want these mods on this character, or these mods in general, because they're creating the 0 kilobyte issue. We can just go and hit delete on them, right? And then just keep moving forward with our game. And I don't think I really have any mods that fully hit any one of these quests. Like any quest for the Creation Club, it doesn't hit any of, like, I want to say any of the Creation Club content, because it's a mod that was out before, like, you know, most of the Creation Club was out, because it's mainly hitting the main game, storyline, to make sure like NPCs walk the correct path so they don't get stuck on something or something like that. I do have a map mod. It shows me every location, but again, that's not every location with Creation Club content. That's usually already shown on the map. You can hover over it and go find it even in a regular game. So I don't think it's touching any of that, so it shouldn't be conflicting. Now I get like maybe the swords, but if you think about it, the swords are only going to be for the files of regular swords, because they can't just hit all swords. It has to be like sword dot this, sword dot that, which is naming each file for each sword. For it to go back onto, to make sure the swords are working how they should be. But yikes, let me show you guys. So if I go into mods here, I'll show you guys the mod list I have now, which is literally my fucking bare minimum. Like, if I was gonna have anyone run through a modded playthrough of this game, this is the mods I would literally say set down and use, especially like if you're gonna be playing on Legendary. These are the mods I would tell people to use. Alright, so if we go to load order, we have the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch, which is USSCP. Again, you guys can read that if you guys want in your game, but just to sum it up, comprehensive bug fixing mod for the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. The goal is of the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch, aka USSCP, is eventually fix every bug with Skyrim Special Edition, not officially resolved by the developers, to the limits of the creation creation kit, meaning they probably don't have creation kit in this, it's just regular stuff. Community developed tools, and one easy install package. So more than likely, again, it's just like hundreds of NPCs and quests, like NPC object, items, text, and placement bug fixed, right? Doesn't hit any of the Creation Club content. It's mainly just for the base game stuff. Rich merchants, again, just changes the merchants to be able to have 10,000 gold. So when you go and sell, instead of them being like, I only have 100, I only have 150, you know, it's 10,000. You can make a little bit more. Triple gold and a superior. This actually does all the regular in-game stuff for like DLC, not like Creation Club, but just regular DLC to regular base game. Changes like, you know, dead bodies, loot from chest, all of that, so that way when you kill something or go to loot like a dungeon, it comes with a little bit more gold. So that way you're making gold a little faster, so you can actually get your stuff up pretty well. Perks beyond reasonable. This just like increases some of the perks and alters some of the perks, adds it more, so you become a little bit more powerful. So it's not super 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 easy in the hardest difficulty, but it does balance out a little bit better. Carry weight fix. This just changes my inventory, so I have infinite carry weight. I can pull in as much stuff as I want and be perfectly fine. Dolomite weathers and lighting. This actually just changes the weathers and lighting, so fog is like actual foggy. Nighttime's actually darker. Daytime is actually more clear. The subtle textures around actually look much better and more vivid. You guys will see that if I walk around Whiterun. You'll see everything kind of pop and look a lot better compared to what you guys are used to seeing. Then we have Enchanting without restrictions, which actually just changes it. So now, like, if I want 4 pieces of armor to hold the same enchantment, I can do that. So if I want health on literally my arms, my chest, my legs, my head, like literally on, well, actually all 5 if I want, but you guys get the idea. I can put health on literally all 5 pieces instead of just 2. And sometimes, you know, enchanting some armors, like we'll say arms, can't get like health regen or something. So that way now they actually can get health regen. It does that as well. All map markers locations discovered. This is the one where you can fast travel to it, because one of my mods I do have installed unfortunately breaks the horse and buggy. So you cannot use the horse and buggy. I wish they would fix it. But I have that just in case I need to go somewhere. I can just fast travel right to it. Again, that's the one I send you guys. It marks all the locations on the map except for Creation Club contented areas, because they are usually already marked. Silent arrows. This is just so when I shoot something, instead of them running straight to me by hearing like a from my bow is actually silent. And where the arrow hits is where they'll run to, so I can easily create actual distractions and stuff, which is what you can do in real life. You shoot a wall, someone's going to go check out the wall, not me. So I kind of want to do that just to add more like realism to the game. Quieter sword draw / unsheath. Now this again is one of those, like, it does blades dot one, like you guys can see that it just edits those, which just makes it so when you pull out a sword, instead of being like shing like that coming out of a sheath, it's like it's lower. Because realistically, depending on the sheath you have, is going to be louder or silenter. Meaning, if it's like a leather sheath, your sword's not going to make much noise. But now if I'm using a full metal, where it's metal and metal contact rubbing against each other, then I could understand it being loud. Then we have the Greatsword Speed Fix, which is actually, Greatsword's supposed to be faster than the axe, but actually most of the Greatswords are actually slower than the axe. When I say that, it's the battle axe. You guys can read about it if you guys want. But we want that, like, you know, speed coming out. Big ultimate kills. This is just making it so, like, I get more kill chances. You know, more kill moves. Kill move chance, meaning, like, it ups the chance per kill moves. I can get multiple kill moves in, like, one combat session compared to one, like you guys usually used to get. Decapitations, which I get earlier on, so some of the kill moves, like the decapitation ones, I get a lot faster. More decapitations, which means, again, more kill moves, more decapitations. And helmetless combat perks, so it does give that too. And then the last one on our list is go away map clouds. This just removes all the clouds from the minimap and makes the minimap clear, so you can actually see it a lot better. Right? So, I mean, my bare minimum, if I was to go and delete any one of these, it would be all map locations discovered. But I would like the one at least shows where the locations are, but I can't fast travel to them. Actually, to be honest, I'd like to keep all of them, because they're all, you know, pretty subtle. And they're like, what, bytes, kilobyte, kilobyte, byte, kilobyte, kilobyte. They're not big. The only biggest one is literally the patch. But pretty much, guys, like, with that out of the way, like I said, I already listed off all the Creation Club content that would be creating the clash. I mean, if you guys had some of this Creation Club content before the update, before the Anniversary Edition, and your game worked perfectly fine, leave a list of those mods down in the description section below, and I'll add them onto the ones that I've already listed, and then we can actually narrow that list down to the specific few that would be actually fully creating this error. But I did go over a list. I think like staves, I didn't add that to the list, but that's one of the ones that devs need to look at. And the reason I'm saying that is because like the staves here could also be clashing with hold on, we'll go to weapons right quick, the other staves, which when I say the other staves, there's a mod right here which is a stave. There's, I'm not worried about the bundle. The Sheogoth right here, which you guys can see I own. Staff of Sheogoth, I mean, that's not in the staves pack. You can see right here, staves, Sheogoth, and then Hazadoki. So this is like 3 things that also could be conflicting to each other. So I think they should just remove these 2 and add it into the staves pack. That way, it's all one file and they're not conflicting to each other. Same as if you guys go through here, I mean, there's actually a ton. Well, not a ton. There's actually a few that could do this. Like, crossbow collection works fine. I already know it does. One of the things I do want to go over is different houses could have that effect to it if they all, like, you know, edit the same INI file or inif or whatever you guys want to call it. If they all affect that same file, they could be clashing as well, especially like, let me go through here and find it again. Farming, if we click on it, you guys can see it says Heart of Whiterun, right? And then we can actually go over and go look at another, like right here, the Tundra Homestead, which again is just outside of Whiterun. So there's 2 mods there that affect a Whiterun.inif file, which also could be clashing to each other, especially during the forced update, forced download. So that in itself also could be doing it. So that's like 2 different areas that could be causing this. So all the houses need to be in one pack. When you download it, it downloads all of them. They all take over the same thing, but it's all one mod, so that way they don't fight each other. All weapons need to be in one pack. But also make it where we can individually choose which packs we want would be great. So if you want the home pack, fine. Weapons pack, fine. If you want, what is it? Like a backpack, fine. But make it at least in their own subtle different changes, and where we can go and get them individually without updating and having to download all of them. Because to let you guys know the difference here, if I go through here, you guys can see installed. Like, I just go through each one, they're all going to say installed. And the game forces this, by the way. It's not me installing right now. You guys can see I'm literally just going through, just clicking. The game forces it. You can go through and select, like, your very minor few. Like, you can literally be like, okay, I want, like, Arcane Archer's pack. I want the Arcane accessories. Maybe I want all the different, like, skins here for the different armors. So we can reskin some of the armors and get, like, you know, the different armors made. Maybe I want the backpack. And then you can be like, okay, I want maybe this bow, the Bow of Shadows. It causes you to turn invisible when you equip it, and it only works for 30 seconds, but if you unequip it and re-equip it, you're back invisible again for another 30 seconds. Let's say you want the crossbows. Maybe you do want the crossbow stuff. Maybe you do want the Fearsome Fist just to, like, starting out. Maybe you can buy a fist and work your way up to gain a weapon. Maybe you do want, like, Gallows Hall or a certain home, right? So you just download the version of the home that you want. You get the horse armor that you want. Say you want the Elven, so you don't install this one, but you do install that one. Let's say, okay, you are doing magic, so you're going to get the Necromancer as well. So that way you can raise people, like raise the dead, or, you know, go out and fight with the other stuff as well. Say you want jewelry for your person. we'll say you want rare curios because you're doing Saints and Seducers as well to get that other armor types. Maybe you're just trying to decorate armor stands. Maybe you don't want Rune's Edge, so you skip over it. Maybe you want Shadow Rend. Maybe you like the Spell Knight armor. You skip over all this, except for survival mode's pre-installed. Now it comes that way. Maybe you want Umbra, right? And you're like, okay, that's basically all I want. Nothing else here pleases me, right? Maybe you go through, you're like, okay, let's do one more scan through just to make sure we didn't overlook anything. Maybe you're like, okay, we already talked about you probably wanted all the stuff in the backpack. Okay, so we already went over everything that you would download. You would leave, you go play your game, you're fine. You sign out, as in like you close the application. Then when you reopen the application, the game prompts you to update the Creation Club content. And you're like, okay, it's just updating the content. Maybe the stuff already downloaded. So you click on it, and then you come back and it's, you know, all completely installed. Like literally everything's installed. That's under the purchase list. And you're like, but I went and done the certain few I wanted. Why is everything installed? It's because of that update. And that's what I covered. Like, either they need to remove that, so you can just keep everything manual, or they need to add an area in here. So we can see triangle, X, square, and circle. Okay, there's no R1. So maybe R1 could be like, go to an area to see all the installed creations. And then you can click on it and hit uninstall, and it would uninstall that creation from the game, kind of like you do with mods. Like when you come over here and you go to a mod, you know, maybe make an area, it's like Creation Club load order. And instead of being a load order, because you don't have to worry about putting in certain orders, right, for the load for the creations, it would just give you a list of all the creations downloaded. So it'll say, like, at the top, downloaded creations. Like, right above where it says Unofficial Skyrim Special Edition. In big letters, it can say downloaded mods. And center it more to the center of your screen. And then you'd be able to go through here and do something like this. Are you sure you want to delete? I'm going to hit no, because I love go away map clouds. But imagine that was like, oh, okay, I don't want Merowith, which is a house mod in the Creation Club content. You can go delete Merowith and free up a little bit of space on your system, but also uninstall those mods you did not want. If you guys get my, like, drift there. Because that'd be great. Because I don't even want the entire Creation Club downloaded, especially the fucking mud crab, because that thing is bugged to high hell. Like, if you go into this right here, and say you didn't do the upgrade, you have the regular, just special edition of the game, the mud crab is going to say it costs 0. When you click on it, you're like, okay, purchase for 0 credits. Soon as you hit that, your game is going to freeze. It's not going to buy it, it'll never unfreeze, it'll stay frozen. You'll have to close app, come back in, and then if you try again, your game's just going to freeze. And it does it 100% of the time. There's no getting around it. So with that said, mud crab, that's literally the third possible cause to your game being broken for the 0 kilobyte bug. Literally is a crab. I gave 3 reasons to this game. Actually, 2 reasons, but 3 to why both reasons are doing it. Houses, okay, could be conflicting with the same, like, config file. The staves, the 3 different, like, you know, the staves pack and then the 2 separate staves, can be conflicting with the same, you know, staves file. That's 2 for the same reason. And then the mud crab, which is the second reason, but third reason why. If you guys get what I'm saying there. So, I think Bethesda needs to kind of like re-go back and look at everything. Make sure everything is subtle to its own thing. While also, like, if there's 2 things, like 4 staves, right? We'll say a stave pack, like it says staves there. And then we have the Shirgoth and Hadoki, right? That's 3 different, like, downloadable contents that are all 3 staves. Right? So, That's what I'm saying. They could be conflicting when I say staves. So yeah, this is just what I think Bethesda needs to go back and fix. Make all three of the the staves pack, Shiagoth, and Hadoki, just the staves pack. And remove the other two from the creation and just add them all in one creation. For the houses, do the same thing. Remove all the house creations, make one creation club that has all the houses in it. And I think that would work out to be much, much better and smoother in the game. And then go through and do all the different, like, I know it's going to cost more for you guys, but go through and do all the alternative armors, right? Instead of making them this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 mods for alternative armors, turn it into one mod with 15 alternative armors. That probably would fix up a good bug area there, because you don't have to worry about all these taking over the same file, editing, like, you know, add this, add that, add this, add that to the same file. Right? And that'll actually help the game smoothen itself out even more. I'm trying to think of, like, here's another one, Arms of Chaos. Here's another staves mod. So now we went Shiagoth, whatever the other one was, staves, and then now we have Arms of Chaos. That's 4 stave mods, guys. 4. Make that 1 with all 4. Okay? Again, that would help smoothness and not have to worry about it hitting like stave, 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 add stave, stave, add stave to the same file. That would, 1, help your game run better. 2, it wouldn't be conflicting with each other, which will make you run smoother anyways. Let's see. I'm trying to think. What else is there? These 2 horse armors, right, should be 1 mod, not 2. Let's see. What else is there? Like, you guys get the idea of what I'm doing, right? Like, here's a pets mod. Here's another pet. Pet. Wild horses, which adds more pets. Someone's holiday pack, which I think adds a new type of pet into the game as well. So all pet mods need to be pushed into 1 pet mod. So Pets of Skyrim should have every pet in it from every pet mod. And then remove the mods individually. Adds more smoothness to the game. Camping should already be in survival. So should fishing. Fishing and camping should be all in the survival mod. Remove them from being separate. I'm trying to think, guys. Like, I'm sorry that it's taking me a little bit, but I am trying to think. I think the crossbow pack, which comes with elemental arrows, should add in the arcane archeries pack to the regular bows as well, and make it just 1 mod. Every swords mod should be added into swords mods. Armor mods should go to armor. Retextures should go to retextures. As you guys get, like, all-in-one mod pool for each one. And then make sure they all edit a different INI file. Anything that edits the same INI should be in 1 pack. 1 mod. Not multiple. Which, yes, makes it harder if someone's like, oh, I want this, but I don't want the other armors. It makes it impossible for that when that happens, but if you think about it, they get all the other ones for other playthroughs. Just don't craft it. Or if you see it on a body, pick it up, sell it. Right? You don't have to leave it in your inventory. But, again, that needs to happen. And then secondhand, to help out with that, right? We need support in the mods themselves, like regular mods. Now that we have the, Anniversaries Edition, we need Unofficial Skyrim Anniversary Edition version of this. Instead of special, make it anniversary. And then make one for Rich Merchants, Anniversary. Stars Triple Gold, Anniversary Edition. Perks Beyond Reasonable, Anniversary Edition. And start doing Anniversary Editions of every mod. And then what Bethesda can do is separate the mods. Like, Special Edition can go for owners that have the Special Edition version, and the Anniversary Edition can be hidden. And then Anniversary Edition can hide Special Edition versions that isn't updated to the Anniversary Edition, and only show the Anniversary Edition mods to people that have the Anniversary Edition or upgraded to the Anniversary Edition. So that way all mods are actually able to be used with Anniversary Edition that is on that tile set, and it work a lot better without being too buggy for the other bits. But even with all this installed, guys, I can go look at my memory. I have I think it's 750 point something megabytes left on my system. Or actually gigs. I don't remember if it's megs or gigs. I don't remember which one it is, but I know it's one of the two. And my save file for this only takes up 100 of that. Out of I have a 1 terabyte hard drive in my PlayStation, right? 1 terabyte. I have 3 games installed, which will say uses up, we'll say maybe 200, right? 200 of a terabyte. And then another 100 added on for this save area. We'll call it 200. So we have 400 of a terabyte. Out of a terabyte, I should say, used. That's how much I have left over on saved storage that I can save onto, but the game will say 0 kilobytes. So I know it's the game. It's not me, it's the game. And I know other people are having this issue as well. But right now, people are telling you the only fix for this, literally, is install the unofficial Skyrim mod. No other mods. Unofficial Skyrim mod only, and then the Creation Club content. Those are the only things that you can do. And you shouldn't have a problem. Or, don't do any Creation Club content, and do all the mods you want. But you can't have the mods you want with the Creation Club. So with that said, either mods or Creation Club. Not mods and, mods or. Okay? The only one mod you can have with Creation Club is the fucking patch. I hate to say it that way, but this has been out for how long now since the update on console? Bethesda has not sat down and patched it. There's been reports that I've literally sent to PlayStation that PlayStation can actually see going on and contact Bethesda through to make sure they're sitting down doing what they're supposed to do, and still nothing. So with that said, top of PlayStation security being shit, they don't fix bugs and or make sure creators of games go and fix their fucking stupid bugs. Bethesda doesn't surprise me that they haven't fixed this yet. Bugs in Rainbow Six Siege, headshot's supposed to be one shot, one kill, but yet most headshots you do act like you shoot someone in the pinky toe, which is registry being wrong. Still hasn't been fixed. They're patching, they're putting out new stuff and not doing any patches. Let's see. other Bethesda games, especially like Fallout, had the 0 kilobyte bug in it. They never learned the fix for it to fix the 0 kilobyte bug that they just brought onto console now with this latest update that came out not too long ago. Again, 2 games now, 0 kilobyte bug. That's a yikes. Let's see. And both, again, are due to Creation Club content. Any retextures in the Creation Club on Fallout 4, Pip-Boy, Power Armor, anything like that, you get the 0 kilobyte bug. And they still haven't learned not to do the Fallout 4 bullshitty kilobyte bug here in Skyrim now. It amazes me that they even allow this to happen. Now, I don't know if I can get this bug to work on stream for you guys, and I'll try to get it to, but I just want to go over the mods and Creation Club content to the mods I have to the Creation Club content, and I literally have none that basically affect the Creation Club content. So anyone you hear out there on YouTube, they're like, just don't install Creation Club like content that changes the Creation Club on any of the Creation Club content. That's what's causing it. Bullshit my ass, dude. I have nothing that goes towards the Creation Club content, and I get the bug. And what sucks about the bug for me is how stupid it is. The bug for me corrupts my game data, like, completely. Like, if I was to get the 0 kilobyte bug, when I tried saving, and let's say I'm like, oh, okay, let's close the app and reopen, reload back up my save, and try again, that save will be like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't load this save, it is now corrupted, blah, 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 and you have to delete the save. Then I have to go back to the PlayStation Plus area to re-download a save that I had before that corruption happened, and re-go through everything that I've done again, which is what I'm doing now. I was up to, last night I saved outside the burrow and uploaded it. Then today, I completed the burrow, I got Lydia as my follower, which basically is also slaying the other dragon, and then doing then you go back to Whiterun and you get Lydia. Then I went over to High Hrothgar and done my Athum, which basically shows that I am Dragonborn to the Greybeards. And after that, I tried saving, and it done the 0 kilobyte bug. So I was like, okay, I'll just close app and re-go back to where I saved in front of High Hrothgar. I literally saved right in front of, like, the stairwell. Before that, but I done the High Hrothgar, and then I came back outside and went to resave over the other one, to say, like, oh, I already done this mission now, so let's just go ahead and save it so I don't have to do it again. Got the 0 kilobyte bug. Closed app, reopened my app, hit continue to pick up from the steps of Hrothgar just in order to have to redo my Thumes, and which is, you know, basically doing your shouts, and then learning the whirlwind sprint shout, which allows you to just sprint for, like, it gives you a burst forwards real quickly. And no, it literally said, sorry, but this game file blah blah has become corrupted, blah blah blah. And I was like, dude, like, that's what's going on for me with this, like, stupid fucking corrupted piece of shit of a game. Now, sadly, the only people that is going to be feeling this, as you guys can see, I'm not, like, super cheaty. Sadly, the only people that's going to be feeling this, at least for my knowledge, is the people that have upgraded or, i.e., bought the Anniversary Edition to this game. So, with that said, don't upgrade to the Anniversary Edition. Don't buy every Creation Club content upgrading. I would go through and meticulously read what content is broken and what isn't. What's, like, you know, people manually going through being like, okay, I'll install this Creation Club, and then, oops, and then the next one to figure. And if you guys didn't know, you can stop the traps. But, you know, like, downloading each one and going through each of their mods lists and telling you which ones are breaking between each creation club. So that way you know which ones not to install and stuff. But yeah, pretty much it's actually very, very bad. Come here, big boy. Kill move. So that's what I'm saying, like I get more kill moves. That's a hint for the kill moves mod. But yeah, you guys can see the mods I'm running now and the mods I used to run. The difference is there. To the end. Alright, I actually believe this is like butterfly. This is going to be the moth. Okay, butterfly. Well, not moth, it's moth, out the owl, and then this is bear. Without looking. Right? We'll try it, just so you guys know I didn't cheat. Oh, it works. It works. My memory has served me well. Let's go. But, yeah, guys, I just wanted to go over the save stuff. Let's see if I can save right quick. So, okay, we just got through all that. Let's save. And that time it worked. But we're going to keep playing and keep saving till it literally does the 0 kilobyte bug. And if it never does the 0 kilobyte bug and I beat the game, I'm going to be mad. Because it's done it twice now. Once earlier this morning and once, well, a couple minutes ago. Let's go learn this theme. Well, a shout, really. Force, unrelenting force. There we go. Come here, Scourge Lord. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go to weapons. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite weapon setup here. I always use Dragon's Oath on left, and I use Torment on right. And that's why. Dragonstone, gold. Not worry about that. I can already add frost damage to stuff. I'll take the beacon for Mount Kilcreath. I'm not going to use it though. We'll take the Amulet of Mara.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Alright, let's go ahead and save again. You know, we just defeated a boss. Let's go ahead and save, kind of like you would do in a real playthrough of this game. Works the second time.
Hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
Now we need to make it back out. And this
Return
is the
my beacon to Mount Kilcreath.
Alright, I gotta fix something here. Hold on, guys. Gameplay. Nope. Display. Nope. Audio. I'm an idiot. We're gonna go footsteps and turn this down a little bit, and voice is gonna be turned down like that. Effects, we're gonna do about the same, so that we don't feel like I have to scream over everything. And that should be...
I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Is audio broken? Because voice is turned down, and that's still, like, super loud. Hold on, let me do this, and see if this fixes it. Okay. That's, like, super low now, or was. I can't even hear my, like... Okay, there we go. So you can hear how loud the sword draw is there. Started the break of dawn. Okay. Not worried about break of dawn. I need to make it back to the other areas. I'm gonna let you guys know. Drop down and go this way. So when you drop down from here, you're gonna go this way. And right here's where the traps usually are, but I went ahead and turned them off. I'll show you guys at the other traps where the other handle is to turn them off. So when you're coming back out, you don't have to worry about hitting them. It is a little thing you can do. I get me a drink of water here in a bit. I feel my throat is getting dry. But, I mean, it doesn't really fully break your game-ish, as long as you don't have, like, bugs that occur, like game freezes, where you have to, like, go back and, go back a save and fix it. Usually happens with when you have to learn what's it called? Dragon Rend. When you have to learn Dragon Rend, and you go back in time there, that can freeze sometimes where, forget the dragon's name, never shows up. Like, even if you look at the rock or whatever you're supposed to look towards, he sometimes will not land and show up, and it'll just constantly show a dragon, flying around above you. So, yeah. Sometimes that is a thing, guys. So you have to, like, save before it and go back, and you don't want your saves being corrupted. Or saving at that point, and then a 0 kilobyte pop up, and then you not be able to save, because if that happens and you have to go back, it's rest in peace. It really is. Alright, we're almost to this one. So right here's where the other trap would be. Right here's the lever. So when you're coming through, it's on the left side here. Before you take that left, it's right here. You can pull this, and it deactivates the chains. Well, not chains, but the blades. Sorry about that. So if you guys are making a playthrough, that'll help you out in a later run, especially if you don't want to use up too many health potions if you're playing complete legit on Legendary. Now, the reason I'm doing a modded Legendary run through is because it is literally ridiculous to actually legitimately play on Legendary and actually feel like the game is how it should be. I don't feel like it is. Let's go ahead and get this. I forgot what uses it in the future, but I do know it is needed. So yeah, this is what you guys missed earlier. I came through and re-cleared this out, but I done this mission like earlier this morning, got in the other stuff, was helping my grandmother with my grandfather, which is going through a tumor. And that's why I don't really upload as much anymore, guys. I have left you guys information on that in the communities tab. So if you guys don't know where my communities tab is, if you actually click on my channel, you'll see at the top of your phone the different tabs where, here, I'll even do it with you guys. So say you click X on the live chat or chat, and it brings you to the regular. You'll see right below where it says like, dislike, live chat, share, like all that. I think it says Demonic Plays. When you click on that, it goes directly straight to my channel. At the top, you'll actually see where it says Home, Videos, Playlist, Community, Channels, and About. Click on Community, and you'll see where I have, like, uploaded stuff doing the at Activision Publishing, Inc., and all that. But if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see where I left you guys, where is it? Oh, I have people voting. Nice. Sorry about that. 2 weeks ago, just had to call an ambulance again for my grandfather. Like, I'm leaving you guys, like, notes on that occasionally as much as I possibly can without, giving too much or making my grandmother feel like I'm giving stuff that I shouldn't be saying. Because it is, her husband, my grandfather. So, yeah, I've been giving you guys updates on that periodically. But I also have other stuff, and I actually let you guys, like, rate me on, like, my raps and stuff. I have 50% of people saying I'm great, 50% of people said good, had good / great bars. So you guys can go through that and rate the stuff on that when I post stuff, where you guys can rate what I do. But yes, pretty much, guys, I do leave stuff there, so you can go check that out. You can check the About section out as well, which is also the description, basically, of my videos, so you guys can go get that. But also you can get links to, like, my merch, my Twitch, my Patreon, all from right there, guys. If you guys need, also, it comes with my direct link to my YouTube channel, which is under more info. You guys can copy that and literally send it to your friends, and it'll go straight to the homepage of my YouTube channel. So if you're trying to share my channel, that's the best way of doing it. But let's get back into a video, shall we? And continue doing this. I was actually trying to go over that during the load screen, which this loaded faster before I can go over all of it, so I am so sorry for those that had to sit there and watch me stand. But, pretty much, yeah, I've been going through a lot here, guys. I'm not asking you guys for money, I'm not. I got plenty of help already from, like, my grandfather's side of family, who just swings by and is like, oh, here's extra food, or they're like, oh, I see you're getting low on this, here's that. Even though if we may not need it, they still give it to us anyways. So I gotta say, it's very thankful for them to do what they do, and a very wonderful family towards my grandfather's side, and I'm lucky to, be a part of that family. But I'm also lucky to be a part of the YouTube family here as well. For you guys who do, come by, swing by, watch my videos, and support me. Oh, my phone is about to die. Good thing my charger's like 2 feet away now. That I actually I actually started sleeping in the living room, guys. I don't even have my bedroom anymore, and that's mainly because I'm within, like, I want to say, my grandmother can yell at me, if she needs help with anything with my grandfather. Make it easier on her, but also easier just for anything overall during that entire bit there. But alright, so we left the tomb. Let's see if we can save now. Okay, it worked. And you guys can see, like, if I go to save, well, actually, I can't, like, show it now, because I forgot it does that blue screen. But, yeah, it's one of those, like, very, meticulous things that Bethesda have, but also I'm going through stuff here, too. Alright, I want to see if I got, like, her as my wife yet, because if I don't, I want to test, like, another house, because for some reason, another issue I'm having is I adopted a child and told her, like, this right here is the home to go to, but she never goes to this house. She stays literally within, like, Whiterun Dragon Reach. Like, that little plaza in the middle here, that little circle, is basically where she sits at, like, right in front of my pointer, that little circle in front of my pointer. She just sits at that on a bench. She never goes to the fucking house. But she'll be like, I like it, it's perfect, but never goes to it. Same as, like, when I actually ended up getting Sven and the other dude mad at me because they basically got the thing to get married. I married the girl they liked, and she never goes to that house. Actually, once that happens, most of Riverwood becomes locked during even, like, regular hours of the day. It took, like, I had to wait, like, till I think 1 p.m. and then enter a door and exit a door for it to become unlocked. But she's not there. She wasn't even at the house. So I think she's still at, like, the where you get married at for some reason. It's very weird. But she doesn't actually go to the house you tell her to go to. So that's why I'm hoping maybe I can get one of the other houses and tell her to go to it. And this house over here, this one, for some reason I can't tell them to go to it. It just does not show up. When I done the little girl, this house never showed up. Which it should. I can hire people to it, and the people show up on it, but I can't have my wife or kid go here, for some reason, sadly. And then any of the dialogue I do with the kid over here in Whiterun, will not let me get any other dialogue. She's like, yeah, I like it, thank you, and then it just ends the dialogue. I cannot get any more, like, dialogue to pop up to say I want her to move, or anything. It does not. It's being very, very weird. I'll actually show you guys that, because I'll show you the girl I have, like, adopted in this game, and show you what I'm talking about. Like, she'll be over here at this, and not at the house where she should be. And got me some water. I need to take some allergy medicine for my allergies. Alright, we're almost there, guys. It's usually on the bench right up here. She usually sits, like, right here. Here she is. Like, this girl here, Lucia.
I need to get my things and say goodbye to everyone.
See?
I'll meet you at home. Thanks.
She'll say that.
Thanks so much. I need to get my things and say goodbye
Okay.
to everyone. I'll meet you at home. Thanks.
So she'll say she'll meet me at home, right? Okay, 7 p.m. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, actually 12 will be 7 a.m. So that'll be 8, 9, 10. We'll say 10 a.m. Right? Well, wait, I'm not in survival, so I don't have to worry about, like, hunger, food, weather, all of that. We'll make it 10 a.m. Like, straight up. Usually when all doors are open, every NPC is moved or done what they're going to do. Right? And she's still here. Let's do this.
I need to get my things and say goodbye to everyone.
Okay. She's saying she needs to get things to say goodbye to everyone. And that she'll meet me at the house. Alright, that's fine. I don't remember if I have the wife yet or not, but what I'll do is go ahead and fast travel to the stables. Right? So this creates a load screen. The time I added, the kid has more than enough time now to have had everything gathered and at least heading towards the door of Whiterun to go to the house. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and go to the house, and then we're going to wait an hour when we get there. So the house is this way, and it's a very easy path to go through. So as soon as you go to the stables, you just basically see these mountains like this. You'll see this one. Start running on the side that has this mountain, and just go all the way around the bit of Whiterun here, and you will have to hop over parkour, just go around things. But you can't miss it, because when you do get to it, you can't miss it. A little bit further. See that house way back in the distance there? Here's the windmill. Here's this house here. In between the windmill, right here, and this house is your house, right there. That's your player home for this one, which is the Tundra player home, by the way, guys. And I'm going to show you guys, like, they never show up to it. It's ridiculous. She has it set for this home. I know it's this home because I clicked on it. And you can see that she's already set for a home. And this is the home I set her for. Let's go inside this home right quick. And you guys can see we had no other dialogue options. So I can't even change homes now. I can't tell her, like, hey, go to this other house. It's not there. But, okay, we're here. Okay, no daughter yet. Here's the bedrooms. This is where the daughter would be. This is where mom and dad goes, me and my wife. Go right here. This goes to Skyrim. If we go through here, you guys can see it's all of this. It's like just a little small little house. We can go down here to the armor section, which I'll go ahead and do, just to give her some time, right? Armor section, which actually is a small library as well. But right here's the different armors. You guys can see I've done the Creation Club content to grab these armors, grab that armor, and grab this one, and that one. Which I've done some of the, like, you know, other Creation Clubs for the, I think the apparel, which you guys can see that Ebony Spell Knight there. I got the backpack. I got the Enduril armor. I got, you know, the Nordic, like, jewelry right here. I even have the Amulet of Mara, right? So, no, I need to go get my ring to do the, what do you call it? The marriage. Because I think I still got to get married again, so I got to re-go get the ring and stuff. But we come back up here. Let's go ahead and just wait an in-game hour, you know, 1 p.m. And still, no daughter. Okay? Let's go down here. Okay, maybe it's because I'm in the same room here, so she can't just load right into the room. Let's go down here. Let's wait. Okay, so that would be 2, 3, 4. We'll give her 3 hours to get here, right? Actually, let's say 4 p.m., and then we'll wait 24 hours. This way, she's had plenty of time to get to this house, right? And more than likely, she won't be here, because knowing my other playthrough, before my save data got corrupted and before this video, she would not show up to this house, nor will like the girl you marry. But let's go back up. It's been 24 hours. Another load screen past the 24. Okay, not bumping into her here. She's not in the kitchen. She's not at home at all. Okay, so usually NPCs do come home around late night. So we'll say 4, that'd be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll make it 9 p.m. Right? let's reload the bit here. We'll go down, wait 10, go back up. Okay, it didn't bump into her. She's not here. Not in the kitchen. Not in the bed. Okay, let's go out of the house here. And turn around and go right back in. You guys can see she's not even walking here. She's nowhere in, like, spitting distance. Alright, let's go back in. Maybe you think the other stuff? Hold on. Homestead for sale. I think this is how you, like, start the mission, but I already bought it. But, let's go back in. And, again, no one here. If I do that, you can see, no one is here. I can go right here, look away, load to 11 p.m., and again, no one. Let's go back to Whiterun in a second, right, to that bench in Whiterun, and let's see if she's there. So we're going to go ahead and go to map. I'm going to fast travel to Whiterun. I could have fast traveled to the homestead, but you know what? I wanted to run there to show you guys to the homestead here. But on top of, like, the Creation Club content with 0 kilobyte error, this is another, like, bug that is going on. Especially towards, like, player homes where you can tell them, like, this is where to go, and they will not show up. Now, this is with Creation Club homes that this is happening with, not, like, the regular in-game base content. But if I go back up here, she's still standing right here. She's not even going towards home. See? Need to get my things and say goodbye to everyone. You've already done that. I've waited literally like 2 days for you now, and some. And you're not home. Broken.
I need to get my things and say goodbye to everyone. I'll meet you at home. Thanks. Thanks so much.
That's a fat rip, boys and girls. That needs a fix, like, immediately. Yikes. And I think the Creation Club that I'm doing now was out before the Anniversary Edition. Which means if it's broken now, it's probably broken before the Anniversary Edition, and they just never fixed it. And that's what I'm saying, like, Bethesda is always setting behind. And I get, like, Creation Club content's not fully Bethesda, because it's actually mod authors that they ended up, like, paying to get, like, content into the game, and Bethesda actually let them do it. So it's more likely the mod authors, but also at the same time it's Bethesda for bugs as well. So they both should be working together to get all this fixed out. But what I'm on about is, like, the homes, people not going to the homes like I showed you. Especially the Tundra one. And then the 0 kilobyte bug. Like, 0 kilobyte was not around before Anniversary Edition. But once you get Anniversary Edition, there are a few things of mods that just are not there. And if you guys want to go look at a list I've actually made, and you guys can go read it, it's actually a very short read. If you actually just go to Google on your phone, or even on the computer, type in, I think it's Skyrim 0 KB, kilobyte bug, and you will see one that goes to, I think it's the Reddit one. Let me make sure it's the Reddit one. I believe it is the Reddit one, and then you have to, like, scroll down past, like, into the comments. So you have to show the comments, and then scroll down. Chrome, continue. Wait, this is being like this on my phone. Yikes. Alright. So what you do is you scroll down, and you'll actually find me. I believe it's, like, Demonic Plays White Tea, and it still has, like, my YouTube icon / logo, and it's actually close to the bottom, I believe. Because I actually listed, like, I actually made a full list, so you have to go look for that list. Where is it? Wait, what is this? Oh, here it is. Yeah. It's Demonic YT. Posted 5 days ago. Here's the comment. I'll read it to you guys, but you guys can go check it out if you want as well. I said, it's not all the Creation Club. I had a few mods before I upgraded, and they did not cause the 0 kilobyte. Mods I have were these CC mods, which is Creation Club mods, and are safe. 1. Survival. 2. Krishimir. 3. Horse Armor Elven. 4. Horse Armor Still. 5. Necromancer Grimwire. 6. Rune's Edge. 7. Rare Curios. 8. Saints and Seducers. 9. Shadowrend. 10. Staff of Hazadoki. 11. Staff of Sheogroth. 12. Stendar's Hammer. 13. Umbra. 14. Fishing. 15. Elite Crossbows. 16. Elite Expanded Crossbows Pack. 17. Arcane Accessories. 18. Alternative Armors Starhim Fur. 19. Alternative Armors Ebony Plate. 20. Dawnfang and Dustfang. And 21. Bone Wolf. Right? All the good mods that I had that I know work perfectly fine. And then I said inside exclamation marks, like that line with a period, line with a period, line with a period, you know, that. Mods that should be taken in consideration to watch and for Bethesda to look into, ... With, again, you know, inside of those. 1. Adventure's Backpack. 2. Alternative Armor's Daedric Mail. 3. Alternative Armor's Daedric Plate. 4. Alternative Armor's Dragon Plate. 5. Alternative Armor's Dragon Scale. 6. Alternative Armor's Dwarven Mail. 7. Alternative Armor's Dwarven Plate. 8. Alternative Armor's Elven Hunter. 9. Alternative Armor's Iron. 10. Alternative Armor's Leather. 11. Alternative Armor's Orcish Plate. 12. Alternative Armor's Orcish Skelds. 13. Alternative Armor's Silver. 14. Alternative Armor's Steel Soldier. 15. Arcane Archer's Pack. 16. Arms of Chaos. 17. Bitter Cup. 18. Bloodchill Manor. 19. Bow of Shadows. 20. Camping. 21. Silver War Champions. 22. Dead Man's Dread. 23. Divine Crusader. 24. Dwarven Armored Mud Crab. 25. Farming. 26. Fearsome Fist. 27. Forgotten Seasons. 28. Gallows Hall. 29. Ghost of the Tribunal. 30. Goblins. 31. Goldbrand. 32. Headman's Cleaver. 33. Hindrahim. 34. Lord's Mail. 35. Marowatch. 36. The Dwarven Home. 37. Netch Leather Armor. 38. Nyx Hound. 39. Nordic Jewelry. 40. Pets of Skyrim. 41. Plague of the Dead. 42. Redguard Elite Armaments. 43. Saturnalia Holidays Pack. 44. Shadow's Foot Sanctum. 45. Spell Knight's Armor. 46. Staves. 47. Sunder and Wraithguard. 48. The Calls. 49. The Contest. 50. The Grey Cowl Returns. 51. Tundra Homestead. 52. Vigil Enforcer's Armor Set. 53. Wild Horses. And then under that, I actually just wrote, next Bethesda should remove CC Update from Auto Force Update, which auto-installs every CC mod, or allow us to manually delete CC downloads via page to open and click uninstall. I literally made a post literally saying that. So I literally, like, numbered the mods 1 through like 21 that are okay, and then 1 through like 53 that Bethesda needs to look into. Yes, that's a lot of mods, but again, like, as a community, people can go back and be like, okay, I install, we'll say, Adventure's Backpack, and then go install the mods you like and figure out if they crash or run into the save error, and just keep doing that. But as far as everything else goes, like those first 21 mods that I listed that I deemed safe are the mods I literally ran, which is, the Creation Club content mods. I downloaded all 21 of those. I had, in Discord, I'll actually read every mod to you in Discord as well. Just so you guys can get, like, an understanding. And you guys can go to this Discord and go look at it as well, because I even have, like, a mods area for Creation Club content as well, to, like, even non-Creation Club content. So if you guys don't have the Creation Club, you can do the, mods list without the creations. But I even did one with, here it is, and we're going to go to D3's mod muster. Make sure this is with the Creation Club content, is it? Start of the D3's mod muster channel. Let's see. Mods with, yeah, okay, there we go. I had unofficial Skyrim patch, PS4 Lumosity lighting overhaul, werewolf perks expanded, super simple smithing overhaul, carry weight fix, inventory management, fun enchanting, legendary 90, star triple gold, increased enemy spawn 2 times, IA92's epic dark brotherhood, a piece of sovereign guard, PS4 faster leveling, unleveled items, 0 weight ingots and ores, IA92's 0 weight potions, IA92's 0 weight ingredients, IA92 0 weight gems, recolor craftable pack, glow Daedric shield, recolor project honed silver, playable Daedric Prince Nemera, no player home requirements, Hans Breezy home basement, faster werewolf and vampire, unique weapons and armor tweaks, craftable everything Dawnguard, craftable everything Dragonborn, craftable everything special edition, Creation Club better Shadowrend, simple runes edge improvements, better Blade of Woe, silent arrows, Proudspire Menor TNF, marry almost anyone, PS4 rich merchants of Skyrim, point the way, resurrection, better vanilla perks for PS4, quieter swords draw / unsheath, Anna's heirloom, Anna's Vindrel Hall, unique armors and weapons unenchanted, IA92's enchanting without restrictions, wear multiple rings, and enhanced magic, magical collection of Winterhold, oh, not collection, magical college of Winterhold, sorry guys, PS4 visible map markers, Dragon's Blood Castle, improved telekinesis, epic enhanced console graphics, PS4 lamppost of Skyrim, and PS4 go away map clouds. I had all those mods installed on top of the 21 Creation Club content mods, and 3 characters. A vampire, a werewolf, and a heavy modded, as I said before. And all 3 of them, I downloaded the cheat room and basically did cheat. I brought in, like, all the ingots or whatever, so for crafting wise, I'd have, like, all the materials I could use to craft with. But I still had to level my character, in other words, for most of it. Like, the werewolf and vampire, I still had to level the character, do the trees, all that. But I just cheated in resources. Then I had a heavy modded one where I cheated in resources. I completely done the entire skill tree on, using, like, the infinite perk points mod and all that. Never had the 0 kilobyte bug. Only after upgrading to the anniversary edition, and then downloading a lot more of these other mods that were completely new, 0 kilobyte bug. So, like I said, the first 21 mods there, basically, I said, safe. 3 saves, 20-something mods on top of 21 Creation Club, which, is the 21 Creation Club I told you guys about, and no problem. So, it's definitely something within one of the Creation Club areas, and I know it's not me. I hope this was actually helpful to you guys in any way. Sorry for rambling on and making it a super long video, but hopefully you guys stuck around to the end, and, smash the like, subscribe button, and help, force Bethesda to start fixing their games. Then always smash the like, subscribe button. Don't forget the bell icon. Next time, stay awesome, and peace.